Hey, what's going on, my beautiful royal family? All praises to the Most High, all praises. I want to be honest with y'all. I wanted to do like a whole TRF news and get behind the camera, put on the suit and do all that stuff, but honestly, there's really no time for that. There isn't. I want y'all to understand something. I'm going to be coming a little bit more frequently with these up-to-dates, and y'all got to know, YouTube, they are completely irresponsible when it comes to updating, you know, people that we put stuff out there, all right? So it has to fall on you guys to come and check. It has to. There's some crazy shit going on right now, I'm telling you. What my eyes are witnessing for itself. But there's an article that I want to read to you guys because y'all need to understand what's happening on this planet. The ostrich with your head in the sand is not going to help you. It isn't. For you to turn away and not observe what's happening around you is irresponsible. It is. All right? I'm going to read this article to you that just came out today. Today. Here's what it says, and I'll leave the link in the description, okay? A third visitor from another star is hurtling through the solar system. This is coming from Science News, independent journalism since 1921. And we have to go here because they're not going to report this on the regular news. But let me tell you something. I want each and every last one of you under the sound of my voice, I want you to go look this up for yourself and see just who is reporting. Everyone else is reporting on it, but the major news, they're not allowed. All right. So this is an article by Selena Zhao from 2 hours ago. For the third time in history, astronomers have detected a new interstellar visitor, an object from another star blitzing into our solar system. First named A11PL3Z and now designated as 31/Atlas, the comet was spotted by a surveyed telescope in Chile on July 1st and confirmed by the International Astronomical Union's Minor Planet Center the same day. To piece together its trajectory, astronomers dug through older sky surveys and found its position as early as mid-June. Now, I want y'all to understand something. They're calling this thing a comet. I need y'all to understand what they're doing. They're calling it a comet, right? So understand that they just gave this thing, they designated what it was, right? Okay, now let me continue reading. Because Atlas 31 seems to be hurtling in nearly a straight line through the solar system and going so fast that the sun's gravity can't capture it, astronomers are certain the object has alien origins. Comets are not alien. Why? Because we know what they are. If it's a comet, then it can't be alien. But they just classify this as an alien object with alien origins. You see how they lie? They always mix lies with the truth. I tell y'all all the time. All the time. This is why y'all need to pay attention and focus on what you're reading. I'm going to start from the top again. Because 31 Atlas seems to be hurtling in nearly a straight line through the solar system and going so fast that the sun's gravity can't capture it, astronomers are certain the object has alien origins. It came from another star system. The object could be as wide as 20 kilometers and is currently just inside the orbit of Jupiter. It is projected to get closest to the sun in October. So now they're able to track exactly when it's supposed to be coming through, but they don't know what it is. I tell y'all all the time, man, they mix these lies with the truth. They know exactly what it is. They know what it is and what's coming. They know. They know. The first known interstellar visitor, a bizarre asteroid-like object named Oumuamua, coming from the direction of the constellation Lyra, was spotted in 2017. So they have been watching this for a long time. Because Oumuamua receded from view a mere 2.5 months after its discovery, astronomers caught only fleeting glimpses of the object, sparking many theories as to what it actually was. A second object, 21 Borisov, was first glimpsed in August 2019. It was later confirmed to be a rogue comet from the constellation Cassiopeia. Quote, What's amazing about 31 Atlas is we discovered this on its way into the solar system, says Pamela Gay, an Illinois-based astronomer with Planetary Science Institute. That means scientists will have ample time to observe its path past the sun. 31 Atlas will likely be visible from Earth through 2026. But astronomers aren't sitting on their heels either. Here comes the BS. The hurry at the minute is that we want to observe it before it heats up as it heads into the inner solar system, says Chris Lynott, an astronomer at the University of Oxford. We're interested in its frozen relic of another planetary system, not a frozen relic of a planetary system that's been nicely baked by our sun. Further observation will determine 31 Atlas composition. I'm going to read that part one more time. Further observations will help determine 31 Atlas's composition. I thought they knew what it was. They don't. A rare chance to get data about another solar system that we can get in no other way, Gay says. Such information could illuminate how planets form throughout the Milky Way. Now, that's where all the BS and fantasy and all that starts to come in there. We ain't playing that game. We are taking from it all the information that we needed. They have no idea what it is, and we know that there is something that has, not potentially, not probably, something that they have detected that is already in our atmosphere, in our so-called solar system. So in other words, for those who don't like all those science terms or whatnot, they are able to track aliens on their radar. That's what they're saying. Now, for those of us in this truth, we know exactly what it is. We know what's going on. Look up for your redemption, draweth nigh. But I need y'all to pay attention to the things that they're saying, okay? Y'all have to know what they're saying and what they're doing. You must know Satan's devices. You have to. The Father told us to use our discernment in these last days. I can't play with any of you. This is not one of those situations where we're like, okay, we're rolling our eyes at stuff or whatnot. Ladies and gentlemen, they're saying that this is in our solar system. They are able to see it. And now what y'all are not putting the pieces together, that there are these storm systems that's covering the sky. These big black masses of clouds that are not the traditional clouds that's covering the sky so that we cannot see what's going on. That's happening all over the United States right now. Now, it may not be happening in your area, but guess what? It's happening in areas like mine. I know for King Gino it's happening there. I know for King Iob it's happening there. It's happening all over the place. All over. And you cannot discount it because your eyes are not seeing it. You better pay attention to what's going on. You better be listening to what brothers are saying. I'm telling you, this is real. Ladies and gentlemen, this is real. And if you choose not to get yourself seriously in line with the Most High, because that's what it all boils down to. As we see all these things, we have to know that we are actually seeing them, and then to come in front of you and be like, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, kings, queens, princes, and princesses, keep God's commandments, because the message has never changed, and it never will. There is no confusion there. Keep God's commandments, royal family. Keep God's commandments. There will be no kingdom if you don't. That's the message. Even as all this stuff comes out, all the things in the air, doesn't matter. You better keep God's commandments. And there is no confusion in that. I love you.